Well, Mr. Ace told Jane that he doesn't need her help to aid him in finding some new business in which to invest his money. Jane was a little hurt at this seeming lack of cooperation between husband and wife, and has vowed not to show the slightest interest in Mr. Ace's business affairs. The scene now is the Ace's bungalow after dinner. We find Marge alone in the living room. Here comes Jane. Listen.
Marge.
Yes, what is it, Jane?
Oh, not so loud. I want to ask you something. Did he tell you if he decided what business he's going into?
Ace? No, he hasn't decided yet. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Well, what is it, Jane? Have you any ideas? I believe he's open to suggestions.
Oh, no, I won't be suggestive. Not to him, I won't. Not after the way he talked the other night. I'm just acting like I'm not interested, that's all.
Oh, but you are interested.
Well, sure I am, but I'm not going to ask him anything anymore.
Oh, Jane, I think you're taking the wrong attitude.
I'm taking. How about his altitude?
Now, though, Jane, look at it sensibly. He simply told you that he'd decide on something and let you know. After all, he doesn't expect you to worry about making a living for this family.
Well, I do worry.
Well, of course you do. And you can be a big help, too.
Oh, no, I'm not going to help him. Besides, he won't let me.
But you can be a help right here. You can help in running the house and economizing till he does find a business. You know, making things comfortable for him around here, cheering him up. And, well, he certainly needs cheer and encouragement at a time like this. Why not look at it that way?
I noticed he looked kind of sad at dinner.
Of course.
Well, I thought it was the liver. He liked it very well done, and this wasn't so
No,
well.
it wasn't the liver. It's just that he's a little irritable at a time like this. I believe any man who's in the throes of making an important move or decision would be just as irritable.
Well, he sure got irritable at me the other night.
Well, you don't mind my saying so, Jane. I don't believe you should have brought up anything about how much money he spends on his mother and sisters. Now, do you think that was the thing to do?
Well, I guess I shouldn't have said anything about my outlaws, but it's the truth, and I can prove it.
I know it is, but don't throw it up at him. Not at a time like this. Take the other side of it. Encourage him. Cheer him up. Cut down your own expenses here.
Well, Marge, I don't spend more than my allowance, and I certainly could. I was even thinking of asking him for more money every week.
Oh, no, Jane, I wouldn't do that. Not at this time. Wait till he gets that.
But how long does it have to take him to find something? If he'd let me help, he might find it.
You can help right here.
Well, how? I work my head to the bone every week, coming out even on my allowance.
And you come out all right, don't you? You don't spend more money than he gives you, do you?
No, how can I? I haven't got it.
Well, that's helping him, Jane.
Yeah, but who's going to help me when I have to pay all I owe?
Oh?
Yes, I have to pay everybody sometime.
Well, pay who?
Oh, everybody around here. The cleaner and the shoeman, everybody.
But you said you're living within your allowance.
I'm not spending any more money than he gives me, but I have to charge things in order to make everything come out even. I'll bet I owe about $20 around here.
You do?
Sure, it's the only way to come out even on my allowance he gives me. That's why I was going to ask him for more money.
Oh, I don't think I'd ask him now, Jane. You better wait till he gets definitely settled in some business. I don't think you should go out of your way to worry him now.
Go out of my way? That's all I've been doing. Going out of my way 2 blocks so I won't pass the shoe shop so he won't ask me for the money for the rubber heels on my shoes, and going out of my way so I won't pass the cleaner.
Well, how long have you owed these people?
Oh, pretty long. How much longer can I owe them?
Well, now that depends on how long it's going to take Ace to find something, and that depends on you.
On me?
Sure it does. If you cheer him up and stop looking so mad, he'll get settled all the quicker.
Oh, I see.
That's the idea, Jane. He worried enough during the day, and in the evenings keep him from worrying. Get his mind off of business.
Yes, I guess you're right. There's only some way I could help, though.
Now, there you go.
No, I mean around here. If I could only make a little extra money.
Oh, don't worry about that. When he gets there...
Oh, hush. Here he is, Marge. Hello, dear.
Wow, hello, Jane. Haven't seen you since dinner.
Well, come in and sit down. What were you doing all this time?
Oh, looking over some propositions that don't seem to amount to anything.
Oh, don't worry about that now. You've got enough time all day to worry about business. Sit down now, that's right.
Thanks.
Here, take this pillow and put it back of you.
No, I'm all right, Jane.
No, let me put it back of you.
No, but this is all right, I tell you.
Now, wait.
Oh.
There. Now, isn't that better?
Yeah.
Why should you sit here looking so stupid? Now you can sit up straight.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome, dear. Well, what's new?
Well, not much, Jane. I haven't found any business
Oh,
yet.
business. Don't worry about that. When you're home, you have to forget all about things like that.
Yes, I know, but somebody around here has to worry
But
about
not now, dear. You're home. We used to have so much fun here at home. Remember when we used to play bridge?
Yeah, was that fun?
I remember, Jane.
Why, sure you do.
So, by the way, they've got a new wrinkle to bridge now. They've introduced a 5th suit, I understand.
Beg pardon?
Yeah, there are 5 suits in bridge now.
5? What are they? I never heard of 5. What are they, dear?
What are they? Well, they're Annette, Emily, Yvonne, and...
Oh, dear, you're so repulsive.
Yes, aren't I, though?
Well, what else?
Cecile and Marie.
No, I mean something else. What else is new?
Oh, well, I don't know much, Jane. What is this? How should I know anything? I'm too busy trying to get straightened out in my business. How should I know?
Oh, business. Don't start worrying about that. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's turn on the radio, huh?
Well, if you like, Jane.
Sure, anything to keep them worrying about things. I wonder what's on now.
What's gotten into her?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, what time is it, dear?
Oh, somewhere near 8, I think.
What's on now, I wonder? We hardly ever play the radio anymore. It might just as well be a dresser for all the music we get out of this thing. At least I get stockings out of my dresser.
Well, there's something in that, Jane.
Look up and see what's on now, Marge.
Oh, where's the paper?
And now, ladies and gentlemen of
Oh,
our
there's
radio
something.
audience, we go into the last round of our questions. Who will the winner be?
Oh, that's the question mark program.
Who will win the $25? Mr. Question Mark picks up his list of questions once more. Our 4 contestants step forward, and we're off on the last lap. Mr. Question Mark, it's up to you. Thank you, Mr. Birch.
Oh, I'm going to get some music.
Oh, leave this on, Jane. I like it.
Sure.
Well, who's going to win the $25? Tight fit tonight because we have an unusually brilliant foursome here to answer our questions this evening. Miss Gordon, I believe you're first in the final lap. You may step up here and select a question.
What does he mean, $25?
Well, haven't you heard this program before, Jane? Whoever answers the most questions correctly wins $25.
They do. Say, that's an idea.
Will you please hush if we're going to listen
Now,
to
let
this?
me see. Oh, yes. Here's the question. Who played the leading role in the motion picture entitled Sonny Boy?
Oh, that's an easy one, Mr. Mark. Al Jolson.
Oh, no. Sorry. Have to give you a demerit mark on that, Miss Gordon.
Oh, but Al Jolson did play in Sonny Boy.
Oh, no, Miss Gordon. I think if you look it up, you'll find that a little boy named David Lee was the star of that picture. Al Jolson sang a song called Sonny Boy, but he sang it in a picture called The Singing Fool. He wasn't in this picture at all.
Oh, yes. Darn it.
Wait a minute. He's wrong, isn't he?
No.
Of course not, Jane. They know all the correct
Who is it?
answers.
I'm next, I believe, Mr. Mark. Oh, yes. Mr. Burns, isn't it? That's right. Yes, sir. And you're in the lead so far. Well, choose another question, and let's hope it's a tough one. Just hand it to me, please. Thank you.
Al Jolson's in.
Jane, let's listen to this.
Oh, yes, Mr. Burns. Try this one. Is this sentence grammatically correct or incorrect? None of the boys is going. None of the boys is going? Yes, none of the boys is going. Is that correct or incorrect?
I guess correct.
You guess?
It is
Well,
correct. Correct is correct.
See, that's easy. For that, they get $25. Well, I'd like to be up there.
you.
Next,
Oh,
please.
yeah?
Oh, hush, you
Miss
two.
Hanley, isn't it? You've heard of or read the book 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, haven't you?
I've heard of it.
Yes. Now, 20,000 leagues under the sea. Just how far under the sea is that?
How far?
Yes. 20,000 leagues. If you wanted to translate that in distance of everyday conversation, how great a distance is that?
Well, Jane, what do you guess?
Well, I don't
I
know.
thought you said you could get up there and win yourself $25.
Well, I wouldn't have to answer every question. This wouldn't be mine. I guess the last
Oh,
one.
I see.
Well, Miss Hanley, have you any idea?
Well, I'm afraid not.
Well, I'm afraid it's a demerit mark for you. 20,000 leagues is 60,000 miles. 3 miles to a league.
Oh, I
Next.
didn't know that.
Last question. Oh, yes, Mr. Jordan. Select your question. Hand it to me. Thank you. If you suffered from myopia, where would you sit in a picture theater? Up close or far back?
I guess up close.
Oh, Jane,
Yes,
this isn't a guessing game.
Oh, they all guess. Now watch and see.
Far back, I think. No, I'm sorry. You'd sit up close. Myopia is nearsightedness.
See,
Sorry, Mr.
I
Jordan.
could win the $25
That
and I'd get
concludes
me.
our questions, ladies and gentlemen. And now for the $25 prize. Whom does it go to, Mr. Birch? The winner is Mr. Burns with a grade of 75.
He was the one that guessed that other one right.
It's a guessing game with you,
I'm
huh?
sure that's all they... Oh, wait till I turn this off. That's for me, $25. How do you get to do that?
Wait a minute now. You're not going into any
Marge,
questions.
how do you get to go up there?
No.
You just go up there and answer the questions, I guess.
I've got a picture of you trying to answer questions like... Oh, Jane, why don't you stop?
Well, now that settles it. Now I am going up
Oh,
there.
yeah, sure. You'll do
A
swell.
person can stand just so much and not a step further. I'm going to prove this to you if you're the last man on earth.
What is she talking about?
Well, you'll find out what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
Jane, now you're getting sore about nothing.
Oh, no, Marge, I heard you laugh. It had all the earmuffs of a dirty dig, and you two will be sorry
Listen,
when
Jane, you've got as much chance of answering those questions correctly as I have of flying.
All right, Mr. Lindbergh, we'll see.
Why, the minute you step in front of one of those microphones, you'll get so upset and nervous you won't even know your name if somebody asks you.
Well, don't worry about the microphones. I've talked to them before, if you remember.
Yes, I remember, but this
Don't worry, it's as easy as saying my NBCs.
Your NBCs.
Well, Jane seems determined to try out for a $25 prize on the question mark program. We learn more of her determination when next we meet the Easy Aces.